Hey guys, welcome to Novation. I'm Shantanu and I welcome you all to another important session in which we are going to deal with the major sports event of 2019 and we will discuss various important things related to them. So the five major sports event which occurred in 2019 include the ICC Cricket World Cup, Australian Open in tennis, and this is French Open, Wimbledon's and US Open. These four relate to the tennis events. So friends, we are going to see important things regarding them, the winners, and also certain important venues related to them and other important points. So friends, I will recommend that you should get a notebook and pen so that you can write it, so that you can remember during the final exams. Okay, so without any further ado, let's start this session. So the first tournament that we are going to look at is Cricket World Cup 2019, which was for ODIs, that is 50 over World Cup, 50 over matches. So friends, tournament was hosted by England and Wales when 30th May to 14th July of 2019. Move forward, and the winner was England, and runner-up, that is the other finalist, was New Zealand. And friends, as you all might remember, that there was a tie in the final. So there was again a super over in which both the teams scored 15 runs equally. So what happened was the winner was decided on the basis of boundary count back rule. So in that rule, it is mentioned that whosoever team has made more boundaries, including sixes and fours, will be declared the winner if there is a tie in the super over. So in that, England came out to be the winner, even though there was a tie in the super over. So friends, so guys, this rule has been scrapped by ICC, and now what will happen is if there is a tie in the super over, another super over will be held, and the winner of that super over will be the winner of the match. Okay, let's move forward. For the first time after 1992, World Cup was organized in a round robin format. So friends, round robin means that each team will be required to play with each of the other team. So that is called a round robin. Up till now, from 1992 to the previous World Cup, there were like knockout kind of settings in which there were different groups, and only in that group teams used to play against each other, and whosoever gets eliminated won't be going to the future further rounds. Okay. Now the total teams in this World Cup were 10, as you all might remember, and it was the first time since 1983 that Zimbabwe failed to qualify in a Cricket World Cup. So Zimbabwe was not there, friends, as you might remember. Next, even West Indies could not directly qualify. They had to play in the qualifiers. So friends, what happens is various teams who have certain points in the ICC point table, they are not required to play in a qualifier match. They qualify directly. But this time West Indies couldn't qualify directly. They have to play a qualifier match to qualify to the World Cups. Now the player of the tournament, very important thing that you should remember, he is Kane Williamson, who is from New Zealand, the captain of New Zealand team actually. And you can see him in the picture. He is Kane Williamson. Next, most run scorer, he was of course Rohit Sharma. He's from India, as you all know, and he scored 648 runs in this tournament. So, and the last thing, most wickets was taken by Mitchell Starc. He's from Australia and he took 27 wickets in this tournament. So he is Mitchell Starc. And guys, you might remember that India was knocked out in the semi-finals against New Zealand. So we reached the semi-final, but we could not defeat New Zealand in the semi-finals and we were eliminated. Okay, so that's all about Cricket World Cup 2019. So let's move forward. Next tournament that we'll look at is Australian Open of 2019. So this was the 107th edition of this tournament, and it was held between 14 to 27th January 2019 in Melbourne, as the name suggests, in Australia. Next important thing is that it is played on hard surface, that is plexi cushion surface. How it looks? It looks like this. The blue colored coat you can see, that's the hard court on which it is played. And now the very important thing which comes here is Novak Djokovic of Serbia won the men's single title, and whom he defeated? He defeated Rafael Nadal, and Nadal is from Spain. So these were the sets in which he defeated Nadal. So please remember, friends, Novak Djokovic. Here's Novak, and you can see the picture, and please remember him, and I'm sure most of you remember him as by face also, by name also. Next thing we'll talk about is the female single winner, and she was Naomi Osaka. She's from Japan, and she defeated Petra Kvitova of Czech Republic by these sets, and she won the women's title. So friends, Naomi Osaka, you can remember here her, and this is the picture. So friends, that's here we complete Australian Open. Moving toward the French Open. The first thing, it was the 123rd edition of this tournament, and it was held between 26th April to 9th May in France. As the name suggests, French Open, it was held in Paris, France. Next important thing, friends, this one is not played on hard surface, it is played on clay court. How does it look? Let's see. This kind of surface, yeah, orangish clay, and that's where it is played. Let's move to another important thing. Friends, this tournament this time was won by Rafael Nadal, and he's from Spain, as you all know. And whom he defeated? He defeated Dominic Thiem, and he's from Austria. So friends, you need to know the name of the winner and also the person who was the other finalist of the game. So Dominic Thiem of Austria was the other person. He lost to Rafael Nadal. So as you can see, he is Rafael, another legendary player of tennis. The last thing, Ashley Barty of Australia won her first Grand Slam titles, defeating whom she defeated? Marketa Vondrousova of Czech Republic again in the finals by these much sets. And here's Ashley Barty. You can see her in the photo. Okay. Let's see Wimbledon Championship of 2019. We'll discuss some important points related to it. So this was the 133rd edition of Wimbledon, and it was held between 1st to 14th July 2019, where in Wimbledon, London. Friends, where it is on what type of surface it is played? It is played on grass court, and it looks like this. You can see, as the name suggests, grass court. Now, very important one. Again, friends, Novak Djokovic became the champion. He is from Serbia, and whom he defeated. This is Wimbledon. He defeated Roger Federer of Switzerland. And friends, these were the 5 sets in which he defeated him, and this match was the longest match in the history of Wimbledon. So it was kind of a very unique match, and if you had watched, you will remember that the excitement was at prime. So Novak defeated Roger Federer in the finals, and as you all know, he's Novak. And in the females singles, Simona Halep of Romania defeated Serena Williams, and she is from United States, in the finals, and she won the 2019 Wimbledon Championships. Let's see Simona, and she's Simona Halep. You can see her in the photo, and guys, also remember the pics and try to read more about them so that you get acquainted with the photos and about the person. Okay, let's move forward. Now we are moving toward the last tournament that we will discuss. It is US Open. So as the name suggests, this tournament takes place in USA, where in New York. And this was the 139th edition of US Open, and held between 26th August to 14th July 2019. And friends, as the Australian Open is played on hard court, US Open is also similarly played on hard court only. And the important part here comes. Who was the winner? Rafael Nadal of Spain was the winner in the singles finals, and whom he defeated? He defeated Daniil Medvedev of Russia. And this was the sets in which he defeated. A long match, defeated him in 5 sets. Now moving toward the women's single, Bianca Andreescu of Canada, she won the Grand Slam title, and whom she defeated? She defeated Serena Williams. Serena is from USA. And 6-5, 7-5. So it was a very short match, I guess around 54 minutes. She won in only 54 minutes. Who? Bianca Andreescu. So let's see her picture. She is from Canada. You can see her in the picture also. So friends, this was a very small session. I hope all the things have been revised for you, and if you were not still aware about them, do start writing them and keep revising them for the final exams. All the best. Thanks a lot for watching, and please like, share and subscribe to Novation. Bye bye.